Starting to look darker in the mornings.
Good morning, you guys. We have just one little shift in the ICU this morning, so let's drive to work together. I am so curious what I'm going to be doing at work today because as of now, it says that I am orienting to EVDs, which I may have talked about this on here already, but probably like a year and a half, maybe even close to 2 years ago, I took an EVD class at my hospital. And how it's supposed to work is you're supposed to take the class and then get like an orientation shift or two to EVDs. So this is, in theory, finally my orientation shift. So it's going to be kind of interesting. I just feel like I normally precept. I have not been precepted in a long, long time. So I'm actually kind of excited. We get EVD patients quite a bit, and I just never have taken the class, so I could never take those patients. And you probably might be wondering, like, well, why did it take you so long to take this class? Like, you've worked in the ICU a long time. Well, I work in a medical surgical ICU, and we also have a neurotrauma ICU. So because I was primarily working in the medical surgical ICU, we would get EVDs sometimes, like a long time ago, but not very often because they normally would put them in the neuro ICU. Well, over the last several years, our patient population kind of crosses over quite a bit. And so now we're seeing a lot more EVDs in the medical surgical ICU. So then I was like, okay, well, I should get oriented to EVDs. I do charge nursing a lot. Like, I need to be certified on this, which is why I took the class a while back. Okay, I'm at work. Stay tuned for my ICU shift recap. I'm going to try and do one of those today as well, so that way you guys can see how my orientation shift went. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. So I wanted to update you guys really quick because I thought I was orienting to EVDs, but I did not. I actually ended up orienting to the new charge nurse model, which if you have been following my drive to works, I talked about how I was unsure if I wanted to do it, but I was going to give it a good shot. So I finally got my orientation shift, and yeah, I did not do an ICU shift recap because honestly, I pretty much sat at a computer all day long. So I'll have to do a whole separate video on that maybe down the road, but I wanted to update you guys because I didn't want you to anticipate that I was going to be doing like an EVD ICU shift recap video when I literally sat at a desk all day.